Last week, the 2021 Ford Bronco finally made its debut. Yes, finally! It's going to come out next spring. Orders are placed, but you know what? As Americans, we're never satisfied, are we? No, we are not. Yes, we demand more and more Bronco Raptor. It's a marriage made in heaven. You have Bronco badass styling. You take the Raptor performance, boom. Yes, apparently that's exactly what's happening. According to my friends over at Detroit Bureau and my good friend Paul Einstein, yeah, really, he's an Einstein. He's got the inside knowledge on the 2022 Ford Bronco. In this video, I'm going to tell you what to expect and how we may have already seen a preview on this. Maybe. And we'll get excited about it and talk all good things Bronco. Oh, hey, just your first time on the channel, my name is Tim. Welcome to Pickup Truck plus SUV Talk on this channel. You find truck and SUV news, reviews, and really cool stuff and cool videos like this. So subscribe, stick around. It's a good time. Now let's go ahead and get to all this information we have on the Ford Bronco Raptor, because it's going to be badass right now. Okay, that's pretty badass. That was the Bronco Racing R prototype, and really, well, it's probably going to be what the Bronco Raptor is going to be. I mean, they're already testing this high-performance desert racer, and that's really what the Raptor is. And so we have a really good preview of what they're working on. And believe it or not, they love playing in the dirt, and I'm sure they're out in Nebraska Springs outside of San Diego playing in the dirt right now. But talking about the 2022 Ford Bronco, what you can expect. I have information right here. So it's going to take basically the wild track version of the Ford Bronco up next level. Tire sizes will be 35 or 37s. More ground clearance. Currently, the Ford Bronco wild track has 11.6 inches of ground clearance. You're going to see more body fender flares. This is very similar to what the Ford Raptor has. And you'll see a wider track. So you'll see a little more, a wider tire, more allow for more suspension. Yes. We're going to see suspension upgrades, everything from the axles to control arms to shocks. That's all going to be upgraded. Now, currently, the current Raptor uses Fox monotube ultra tough live variable valve shocks. What's interesting with these is they were electronically tuned, and so they can adjust the shock automatically. So you can drive down the street and get a different shock experience you would in the desert without pressing a button. That's how cool these things are. Yeah, very cool. Now, this is going to look like a lot like the 2021 Ford Raptor when that gets redone next year. So think about this. So let's kind of go through this range. Next year, Ford Raptor gets redone. Also, we're hearing about Ranger Raptor. And then the following year, like later in the year, you're talking about a Ford Bronco Raptor getting unveiled. And you're going to expect about a year difference between the Ford F-150 Raptor and the Ranger will be probably 6 months. And then 6 months after that, be Bronco Raptor. So we're going to have a badass assortment of Ford vehicles coming. It's going to be pretty bad. Next year is going to be Raptor. It's going to be Raptor year. It's going to be awesome. Now, we're also expecting more improved, I should say, modified air intakes. Looking at the performance of this vehicle, you're going to want to make sure they get some more air into the engine. And also cleaner air. You know, that's something that Toyota has done with Tacoma, having that desert air intake, bringing in cleaner air. So something I could see that Ford, I don't think they're going to do that styling-wise, but I could see them adding some inserts along the hood or different places for more airflow that's going to have less dust in it. Because dust in the engine, it's a bad thing. Now, there's some more details here about the engine. So currently, the Ford Bronco comes in a 2.3 liter or 2.7 liter. That's it. No V8s, no nothing. According to Paul, don't expect a V8. He still says that Ford is not even thinking about it. They're not going to plan on doing it, which is going to put some cold water in news for next generation Ford Raptor fans who really want a V8. Sorry, doesn't look like it's coming. But they do expect to have more than 400 horsepower. That's the goal by Ford Engineering, is to have more than 400 horsepower. There's currently a 3-liter EcoBoost that has 454 horsepower, and the current 3.5-liter high-output EcoBoost in the current, or actually 2019 Ford Raptor has 450 horsepower. So they can already do that. And so I would say 400 is probably low. I think they'd probably go 500 because they've already hit the 450 mark. So I think they can probably a little more performance. Now, another kind of bummer for those who are upset about the V8 is it does sound like that there will not be a manual version of the Bronco Raptor. It looks like only the 10-speed automatic will continue, and the That's going to be the stock transmission. The reason for that is there's some differences in the four-wheel drive system, and so they want to have one stock transmission to work with a four-wheel drive and have it all work together rather than having two different options. So less options, sorry. As going through my list, that's basically all the information that we have on this vehicle. I'm looking at the interior. We'll probably have a typical Ford Raptor interiors will be upgraded, different materials, more durable, handle more of the off-road lifestyle. And again, you're looking at 2022. Now, pricing-wise, the first edition, Ford Bronco was at $65,000. I could see this Bronco Raptor being 70, 75 in that range. It's going to be expensive, folks, and it's probably only going to be, like I said, limited options. It's going to be fully loaded the way it is, maybe a few different options, and that's about it. That's typically what happens with Ford Raptors. So there's the news. Are you excited? Are you like, good night, I don't have a V8 option? Are you thinking, man, this is going to be so badass? Are you really excited for this Ford Bronco Raptor? Lots of words there. But hey, let me know below. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Also, check out this video over here. It's a good time. And the website down below. Check that out too. It's always a good time on this channel. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.